The balloon is under fire. How many of you watch the show Pop the Balloon? People are criticizing them, so I'm going to play the shorts, see what you think, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay, let me know what you think about what they are saying.
Are living in unrealistic.
Okay, let's
Black
go back.
People are living in unrealistic um, expectations.
expectations, yeah.
It's not realistic. You need to stop acting as if like you're gonna find somebody that's perfect.
So the revelation here is that dating is superficial.
Dating is superficial.
Very materialistic.
Hey cousins, dating is superficial. What do you think about that? Do you think dating is superficial? And as the young lady says, very materialistic. Now, let me be honest with you, and I don't mean to be offensive, but if this young man, her husband, came up to me and asked me for my telephone number, I wouldn't give it to him. Okay. I think he looks like a mongrel. Okay. I don't know how to translate that word, but people from the Caribbean know what a mongrel looks like. If he came up to me and said, "My sister, can I have your number?" I would have said, "No, thank you." No. He dressed as nicely dressed as he is. I would say no. I don't think. I'm not. Again, I'm not being offensive or anything. I don't think he's handsome. I don't think he's good looking, and I would not want my kids to come out looking like that. I'm just saying. And you know what I was? Somebody said to me, Janice, people get offensive at some of the things you say because they don't want. They're in denial, and I totally agree. I feel as if you're going to spend the rest of your life with somebody, then that person should be almost everything you possibly want him to be. Because I have to be with you for 50 years and have children with you? No, 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 no. I don't think dating is superficial. Now, a few years ago, I don't know how long, maybe 10 or 10, about 10. My little boy's 11. So about 10 years ago, this dating coach came out and said she stopped being a dating coach because black women were delusional, superficial. I don't remember. I don't remember. I was talking to one of the cousins and she brought it up. But I was like, is it that woman on husband number three? I don't remember, y'all. Help me out in the comments. Husband number three. Anything over two, I'm looking at you sideways. Okay. The first husbands I always kind of overlook because especially Gen X baby boomers, we get a lot of us got married early, and then by the time you come into yourself and figure and you realize what you like and what you want, you get a divorce and your husband you choose husband number two. Okay, so I usually always overlook number two, number one. But anytime you go to three, it's you, boo boo, is you. So no, I do not think dating is superficial. I think dating is for data. I think that if you're going to spend the rest of your life, if you're going to make a lifetime decision, then I think that thing should be everything you want him to be. My husband is perfect for me. Does he get on my nerves? Yes, he does. Okay, but the foundational values between my husband and I never change. Not only did I marry my husband for foundational values, but I think he's very handsome. He's very good looking. He's funny. He's very kind and generous. He's very sweet. So no, I don't think dating is superficial. And again, no offense. I'm not trying to be offensive or anything. I just think people don't like truth. And it's offensive to speak truth and it's offensive to speak your truth and it's offensive to say if her husband came up to me when I was dating and asked me for my telephone number, I would say no. Nicely dressed man, I don't think he's good looking. He looked like a mongrel. And I would be thinking, I don't want my kids to look like a mongrel. If somebody's in the comments that can translate that word from the Caribbean, I don't know how to translate the word. Okay, but I just remember, you look like a mongrel. Okay. If you don't know, I'm from Jamaica. I came here as a kid. Okay. And so ever so often I'll be speaking patois. Okay. The cousins love it ever so often when I just go off in the patois. Okay. Let's play. Let's hear what else they have to say. Dating is materialistic. No, it's not.
That's what's wrong with it.
Dating is materialistic. You see a lot of people these days are crying that they ain't got no money to provide for their kids because women did not make sure they chose husbands who could provide. Huh? The number of wives who are crying in the comments that they can't pay their rent in the wedding groups And my thing is money is the number one reason for divorce. So why didn't you make sure the money is right? So no, dating is not materialistic. You need money. You need a house. You need a house. You need clothes. You need food. You need basic. If a man is not able to provide basic necessity at a comfortable level, you should not marry him. Okay? And I think this is like the old school thinking. I look at their age, I'm thinking we're the same age. I'm 48, so I'm thinking they're probably around my age group. It's the old church mentality where it's superficial. It doesn't matter as long as the person is a Christian, and that is not so, because we see that it didn't work. Because at one time, divorce was so bad in the church of the living God, and we have Holy Spirit who can help us. So apparently that is not true. Okay.
Dating scene.
Like people don't really try to look at the person like internally. Like they'll just look at you from the outside, like, oh no, his socks, yeah. But they'll say everything else is great. Like
No, but see, that's because they can say, I don't, he's not attractive. They can't say that. People would crucify them, just like I just said. Her husband, he could have never gotten my telephone number. If her husband came up to me and said, "My sister, can I have your phone number? I want to take you out for dinner," I would have told him no. I don't think he's good looking. I don't think he's attractive. I am not attracted to him. But women can't say that. So they would pick on his shoes or his socks. But the truth is, they are not attractive to the person. They don't think the person is attractive. They don't think the person is good looking. I was showing some people little Michael's picture, and little Michael pushed in his t-shirt, y'all. And I tell little Michael, I said, little Michael, you don't have to push in your t-shirt. And so one of the girls, she said, that's because her parents are old, you know. Me and Michael, big Michael, we got married later in life. And I was telling my husband, he said, no, that's not why. Michael pushing his t-shirts because he has to push in his shirt for school. Ever since Michael is been going to school from pre-K, from 2.5 years old, he had to push in his uniform shirt. He's been going to private school his whole life, and he wears a uniform, and all of his shirts has to be pushed in. So whenever Michael put on a shirt, in his head, he has to push his shirt in because he's used to pushing his shirt in. He's not used, it's not because his parents are old, it's because he's used. And sometimes I'll take his shirt out. I'll be like, Michael, pull your shirt out of your pants. He got sweatpants and a t-shirt. Lou Michael will push in his sweatpants, his shirt. He was at a car wash. He went to Lexi Car Wash yesterday at her program. And the pictures my husband said, Lou Michael has his shirt pushed in. Now there are sometimes he'll take it out, okay? Somebody might look at him and say, "Oh no, he pushing his shirt. I don't like no man that push." That's okay. I think people are offended at people's rights to choose and want to be with whoever they want. And I think if you're going to spend the rest of your life with somebody, it should be everything you want. And I think the truth is not that it's about the shoes, it's about they think the person is unattractive or they're not attracted to the person, but they can't say that on national TV because they will be crucified. Okay?
like everything you said, you know, you're attractive, this, that, but your shoes, I can't do it. So I just wish people would like try to look past the outside a little more.
I spoke to a young black woman who's a freshman in college, and she said, I don't like the show because it highlights the worst stereotypes about black people. What do you think of that?
I mean, at the end of the day, right? We're all human. Even if I did this show other nations, other races, it's going to be the same thing.
The same.
This is just what the dating scene is. This is how we are. But our main goal is to let's solve the problem. We are showing people this is the problem. How are you going to fix a problem if you don't?
What is the problem? What's the problem? Because you guys are not giving any advice on the show. We don't see you guys giving any advice on the show. So how are you fixing the problem? Or you showing the problem? How I don't understand how they're fixing the problem. The college young woman said they show the worst of the worst. I don't know if I totally agree with that. Okay, I don't know if I totally agree with that.
See it.
We bring people from all walks of life. So we get doctors, we get students, we get servers, we get lawyers. Like, we're bringing all types of people
Let's go in and out.
on this show from 21 to 50 up. And it's like, we can't determine what kind of person, what kind of character they come and they put on the show. So that's what I think makes our show really stand out, is that we let people be themselves.
People are living in unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
It's not realistic. You need to stop acting as if like you're gonna find somebody that's perfect.
So the revelation here is that
My husband is perfect for me. My husband is perfect for me. Perfect. In 13 years of marriage, there's absolutely nothing I would complain about my husband. In that, and again, I'm talking about foundational values. I'm talking about those values that will maintain our marriage. Again, does he get on my nerves? Yes. I told y'all the towel story, right? I told you guys the towel story. You know how in the bathroom you have the towel rack to dry your hand. Well, for some reason it just keeps falling down. Okay. And my brother come fix it, my husband fix it. I just got tired of it falling down, right? And so my everybody in my house has their own towel. My husband has his own hand towel. I have my own hand towel. Little Michael has his own hand towel. So I hang my husband hand towel on the door. Well, you know how you hang it on the door is perfect, right? Well, when my husband dry his hand, it I just don't understand why you can't just fix the towel back the straight way. Okay, it's all crooked on the door and it irritated me for years. And then I said, I every time be like, Mike, could you please fix the towel? And then I just have to let it go. I just had to let it go because I just think I don't know what it is. Even if, like, okay, fall seasons are so regular season, I put up the little hand towel, the little one that's like, I don't know, the regular hand towel. So like fall season is coming. Ooh, I decorate, honey, and I have fall towels and everything. So on the fall towels, it's the regular size towel I will put on the door for him to dry his hand that has happy fall. I have coffee with me. Something like I'll take some pictures and post it up. And so those he usually basically dry his hand and leave it. Whereas the other hand towel, he'll take it off the door, dry his hand and put it up, and it's always crooked. And that has irritated me for years, but I finally just let it go. But those are not foundational values. Okay, though it's just like life. It's just living life. So this idea that dating is superficial, it's a lie. It is a lie. If you're going to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you should make sure that this person has absolutely everything you need. Cousins, I have to go. I absolutely love you. I wanted to go live today, but I cannot. I had one-on-ones all morning. My husband profile course begins in September. I will teach you how to choose a husband, and I had one-on-ones, and then I have another one-on-ones at one-on-one at 9:30, and then my son's tutor, little Michael, tutoring change from 6 p.m. to 11 a.m., and then he has another tutoring at 12 p.m. So I am basically booked all morning. I don't know if I'll be able to come live later. In the evenings are very hard for me, but maybe tomorrow. We're not going to church tomorrow because we're going to a tennis tournament tomorrow. My kids play tennis in the summer, so I won't be going to church. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow. If you want a free sample of the husband profile, the link is below. If you want to sign up for the husband profile. The link is also below. I'll try to get you in this weekend if I can. Thank you for those of you showing me love and support with my books. They're all available on Amazon. And shout out to all of my forever cousins. And if you're new here, my name is Janice. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. I have a lot of new people over here who are watching, but a lot of you are not subscribed. Please press the bell. Please interact with the video. Share this out. Leave your comment. If you watch the video, cousins, leave a comment for me. Please at least say, hey, cousin, or sup. Okay. I have new t-shirt designs out. I'll be posting more t-shirt designs. 4 cousins won this t-shirt. If you want to see if you won the t-shirt, the link, look for the video that has t-shirt winner to see if you won the t-shirt, and then you can email me and I'll get this out to you. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I want to know what you think about Pop the Balloon. Love you. Bye, guys.